Let me get straight to the point, yeah? So I need to find a new barber. I went to the barber's on a Sunday morning. Legally, everyone should be asleep on a Sunday morning. So I thought it'd be quiet. So I get there, yeah? And I see bare men in the queue. And I go to my barber. Wait, how many guys are in front of me? And he's like, 5 guys. Brother, I'm not asking you where your favorite burger place is. I'm saying, how many man's in front of me? He was like, 5. And the worst thing is, all those guys in the queue were ugly. Like, why even bother? What a waste of hope. So I end up at some random Turkish barber shop. And I knew I should have turned around as soon as I heard that Istanbul trance music playing in the background. Those mad YouTube playlists. So I asked how much. Forget the hair, just do the sides of my beard. My man was like, 45. But for you, 40. And I'm like, bruv, wipe that smile off your face. Don't act like you're doing me a favor. Nope. Because my man is fully ripping me off. Even the scammers in Nigeria would be like, that's not right. But anyway, I was fully desperate. So I was like, I'll do it. Next thing I know, some random kid come out of nowhere with some patchy beard. And he's like, I got you. Bruv, you ain't even got puberty yet. So he sat me down. And the way you judge a new barber is by looking at their own hair. And bruv, his hairstyle was as confused as his English. And the way he cut my hair, like he was on work experience. And this was his first time cutting someone's hair. But it's not like he took his time with it. My man finished me off in 12 minutes. I sounded wrong. By 12 minutes. My man's charging £3.75 per minute. And after he was just like, anything else? I've just had a shit day, shit haircut. But imagine having a shit face.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, let's be real. A horse shitting on your face at close proximity is probably top 5 worst things that can ever happen to you. And the worst thing about this is, she paid for it. It's like those certain girls going to Dubai to get shitted on. And the creepy guy they're meeting there is like, I will pay you 15,000 dirhams to shit on your face. But instead she'll be like, no, I'll pay you. And after the horse shitted on her face for the first time, surely that would be like, okay, I'm done. Let me out of this bitch. This shit ain't right. But instead she was just like, oh, this is a poo. It's okay. Lightning doesn't strike twice, no?
Oh my god.
Bro, stop the horse. Leave. Don't be like those guys at the barber shop, like with false hope in that. At that moment of time, you should be like, you know what? I actually like walking. But also, this could be AI. AI is very scary, innit? I mean, take my new book, for example. It is about an evil AI taking over the world. Get your copy now. Sorry. I'm just desperate for a sale. But some AI looks so real that you don't know what to believe anymore, which can work in our favor too. Like, imagine cheating on your girl again, and she walks in and she's like, oh my god, I can't believe you did this. You could just be like, she won't know what to believe. Those Sora videos are bare random though, innit? Like, have you seen the one with Michael Jackson stealing a box of chicken?
Your chicken's looking nice, pal.
Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a Christy Charger, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm mad at this town.
That's as random as a roadman being on LinkedIn. And have you seen the chiropractor ones?
All right, just relax the shoulders, a little tilt to the right. Good. And big breath in for me. And out.
And I'm just gonna say this. I don't know what Sora has against grannies, but I definitely see a pattern. Like, I'm calling it. The creator of Sora has granny issues. What did she do to you? Shit on your face? Like, even this one.
Son, your turn.
She got whipped into the future. Speaking of whipping, picture this. You're in Iceland, not the country, the frozen food shop. And you're just trying to buy some fish fingers and those £1 porn thingies. Next thing you know, one of the workers comes out of nowhere with a belt shouting, empty your bag, you bloody bastard, and starts whipping a customer like it's WWE Raw on aisle 3. My brother's out here serving discipline instead of discounts. I mean, don't get twisted. She was obviously caught shoplifting. Right. But it was like the Iceland manager going up to this employee and he was like, can you handle customer complaints? And my man said, yeah, physically. Iceland's slogan used to be,
That's why moms
now it's like, that's why moms get spanked in Iceland. I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even think this guy was an employee. I think he's just an Asian dad in training. I mean, when I first saw this video, I was like, Abuji? Like, I actually thought he was my real dad. Because when white people look at that, to them that's abuse. To Asian kids, that's just your average Sunday. Hey, did you buy sweets from the leftover money I gave you to buy milk? Empty your bag! Empty your bloody bastard! And this was without a doubt the funniest moment in the video. Like, what do you think this guy's name is? Junaid? Nope. Ibrar? Imran Bhai? Nope. No, it's...
What's your name? His name's
I mean, to be fair, shoplifting in the UK is getting out of hand. Like in the year ending in March 2025, police forces in England and Wales have recorded over 530,000 shoplifting offences. Wow. That's a 20% increase than last year. And last year was shit. So you know what? I think that every single staff from south to up north, they should all be equipped with a leather belt and get this Mortal Kombat whip training for 3 months by Mr. Speaking of up north, so in the tropical settings of Rochdale this week, a random guy decided that clothing is optional. What? Broad daylight, in the middle of the road, my man's fully nunga. My man's playing the real life GTA, Manchester edition. The police had to shut roads, cars were screeching, people traumatized, pigeons confused, and then he's just there just flapping about, like the British flag on Coronation Day. Even the speed cameras were like, no, I didn't sign up for this exposure. Some people would defend him and say, he's not streaking, he was just air drying his sins. Man thought that the saying bare minimum was a dress code. And imagine how random this was for the police. Like they're just looking at this naked guy like, hey, excuse me, put your hands up so we can see them. And my man's out here with his dunda out like, oh, you can see everything, baby. But yeah, anyway, the police did turn up. They approached the final boss of Rochdale. He tried to fight a Ford Focus, swung at a Nissan Micra, and lost on points. They grabbed him, not there, and they wrapped him up in what I can only describe as the world's saddest towel, and took him straight to hospital for a mental check, or maybe just a fashion consultation. Speaking of swinging, a few fights happened over the weekend. I'm not talking about in Iceland, but instead in the ring. Fabio Wardley beats Joe Parker in what is quite possibly the best heavyweight fight this whole year. Like, it was incredible. But the ref stopping the fight in what I think was the 11th round, that was shocking. Like catching your mamu wearing stockings shocking. It was like Joe Parker just blinked and the ref was like, he's unconscious, stop. Did you see how Joe looked at him? He was like, who the f is paying you? The referee, Howard Foster, has been known a few times of controversially stopping a fight too early, i.e. Froch Groves. It was like he was gonna miss his last train and he was like, I need to go home, guys, stop it. Speaking of going home early, a lot of UFC fans had to do that because UFC 321 ended very abruptly too. Not by knockout, but by fingering.
Look like an eye poke there.
Basically, Tom Aspinall got violently fingered by some French guy, and Dana White was really happy.
What does it take to make an eye poke intentional, and is there even a way you could ever prove that?
As happy as an Uber driver in the rain. I mean, I get it. The eyes are sensitive. Then again, he didn't even touch your eyes because your eyes were shut. Imagine being the UFC champion of the world and you're like, oh, my eyelid hurts. Even this woman, she had shit in her eyes and she still carried on. Speaking of shit, I've seen what is quite possibly the shittest way to propose ever. Like, it's the worst proposal I've ever seen in my life. I mean, she was in tears, but not the right sort of tears. I mean, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to propose to her? Or are you trying to give her a heart attack? Tell me, where is the romance in this? Where is it? Hello? I'm trying to find it like a good barber. My man is breaking her heart and her car windows. And the worst thing about it was he's smiling. Like his proposal was a W. How are you even going to explain that to your car insurance? How may I help you, sir? All my car windows are broken. Oh no, sorry, sir. Did you know who did it? Yeah, my friends. What the I don't get it, sir. What actually happened? I proposed to my wife, obviously. You're so dumb. If this woman said yes, all I'm saying is you're as dumb as staying with this mentally challenged psycho as this woman was dumb enough to stay in her seat after the shit she took. That proposal's mad. Something my dad would do. I remember seeing your mother at the river. So I sneak up to her and grab her by her neck and then I go, empty your bag! And after beating the shit out of her, and while she was losing a lot of blood, I was like, hey, let's get married, yeah? So I will see you in the next episode in 2 weeks' time on the 10th of November. But until then, please make sure you like this video, comment down below if you're a good barber, and most importantly,
I know you're gonna dig this.
I was like, hey, let's get married, yeah? Stupid. I need to find a barber.